after. It wasn't too bad, but just a reminder, Sarah, that we could be dealing with some of those slick conditions even tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. We've got melting and refreezing going on as temperatures are now below freezing once again for all of us. Not to mention, I noticed a little bit of frost starting to develop, particularly on my car. That was a little bit annoying. Had to sit there for about 5 minutes, let everything defrost. So keep that in mind if you're waking up tomorrow morning. Maybe you have some early morning Saturday travel plans. Give yourself a little time to defrost, get that stuff out of the way so you can see clearly when you're taken to the highways. Now, luckily, things are looking pretty good on 52. Again, though, there are a few slick spots, very seldom here or there, especially on some of those lesser traveled roadways. So do be careful out there always. All right, moving over to satellite and radar, and there could be a few more slick spots tomorrow morning because I'm tracking a little snow on the way. And it's all due in part to a cold front that is currently approaching, moving across the region. You can easily see just ahead of it the snow that I am tracking for the overnight. But behind it, there's a little bit more that we could be seeing throughout our Saturday. So let's get to it. First, talking about temps, because as I mentioned, temps are below the freezing point now. Many of us falling into the 20s. Look at Lake City, sitting at 24 degrees, so pretty chilly there. Temperatures are expected to drop a few more degrees, and then that front moves over, and then temperatures will drop again throughout our day here on Saturday. Here's a look at that as we are waking up earlier on in the morning. Temperatures slowly but surely will be dropping back down by the time the sun is setting. Some of us could be back into the teens, so cooler temperatures are on the way for our Saturday, but there's also that risk for some snow showers. Sunday, not too bad, partly cloudy, winds back from the south, really sets us up for a warm up as we head into the work week. But before we do get there, let's discuss the snow showers. As I mentioned, that line, that front, pushing through the region, and as it does, it'll be bringing us the snow. Luckily, still aiming for overnight. This is around 2 a.m. I'll fast forward to about 4 a.m. It's a little bit more wide here as it heads on further to the east. Again, most of us are asleep at this point. Now, as we do start to wake up, some of us could be seeing a little sunshine, others seeing some snow showers again. Some light off and on snow showers. That is the threat we see through the rest of our Saturday. You can see very isolated activity, most of it aiming further off to the east, but important to note that it is something that could last all the way into the evening. This is around 8 p.m. Luckily, though, with things drying out for Sunday, it should make things better for the day if you have any travel plans. Most likely amounts a trace at most to maybe a half an inch of snowfall. It's not looking to be a lot, but again, any tiny bit of snow is enough to make roadways a bit slick. And then there it is, the warm up for Monday and Tuesday. 40 degrees is what we're still looking at, Cammie.
40 degrees. All right, Sarah, thank you.